Week 5 saw our winless teams get some wins, our undefeated team keep chugging along, and our first big trade. Let's get to the recap. The Tampa Bay Bears weren't happy about how last week ended with a loss to the Demogorgons, so they decided to go out and make something happen. They traded their bench-warming quarterback Matt Ryan for Melvin Gordon. Just in time for them to take on Team Coin this week. This was our lock of the week, and Zora Booth lost again as she called this for Team Coin, and he wound up short. Tampa Bay Bears moved to 4-1. Ha! What an embarrassment of riches. I mean, Team Wilcox trades away Melvin Gordon, and, well, his two highest scorers, they're still running backs. Who needs Melvin Gordon when you got Joe Mixon and James White tearing it up? They did just enough to help Team Wilcox come out on top, 141.2 to 134.5. Team Wilcox also moves to 4-1, keeping him tied for second place. Don't look now, people, but Antonio Brown finally did something, and I'm Your Pal gets to celebrate victory because of it. In our big winner game of the week, I'm Your Pal puts up 186.5 points to crush sailing to victory. If he's the big winner, that means she was the big loser. Both of these teams are now 1-4 on the season. Do you remember last week when Saving Myself for Manning absolutely torched everybody in this league and set record highs? Well, this week she did the exact opposite. What's the opposite of a torch? I don't know, but she did it. She lost this week 121.3 to 102.5, putting up the lowest total of the week. I Prefer Baseball, which was formerly Team Whitaker, gets her first win of the season. There's been some hemming and hawing around these parts about how good the Castle Buyers Demogorgons really are. On one hand, they're 5-0. On the other hand, they've gotten pretty lucky so far. Well, for 1 week, they were able to silence those critics. They said, "Hey, silencio, por favor." This is due in large part to James Conner and his 34 points. Please don't ever come back, Le'Veon Bell. And Devontae Adams and his 29 points. It Makes a Y Sound was paced by her two quarterbacks, Cam Newton, Ben Roethlisberger, and a last-minute tight end addition, Austin Hooper. But it wasn't enough, and she falls to 1-4. Our last match of the week pitted Team Black Magic versus Team McCorkle. Both sides were led by some New York Giant action as Odell Beckham put up 33.5 points for Team Black Magic, and Eli Manning put up 22 for Team McCorkle. Unfortunately, the rest of Team Black Magic couldn't keep pace to Team McCorkle's TJ Yeldon and Robert Woods, who all helped stake him to a 154.4 to 108.5 victory. Now let's check in with Zora Booth for our lock of the week. I'm down here at Zora's Pie Shop / Daycare, where Zora has just baked up two different pies. One is labeled I Prefer Baseball, that's Mitzi Whitaker's new team, and the other one is labeled It Makes a Y Sound. Oh! Zora Booth has selected I Prefer